Hey, it's Brad Montgomery from bradmontgomery.com for busymoms.com. I'm so glad to be here. We're going to talk today about happiness. You want to be happier, don't you? Don't we all want to be happier? So we're going to give you a very easy to implement tip that will make you happier starting today. Which sounds too good to be true, but trust me, it works and the science backs it up. So here's the deal. I'm a motivational speaker and comedian, and I've talked to audiences for a couple decades now about connecting happiness at work to excellence at work. But the cool thing is it applies to all of us as humans, and especially, speaking as a parent, I'm a father of three, especially as parents. Because we have all the same complications as everyone else, but then we layer on that we got kids, so it's very difficult to stay upbeat and positive in a world filled with children, work, and the stresses that the rest of the world has. So let's talk about how we can make it better, and it leads us to gratitude. So positive psychologists and social scientists will tell us that for almost all of us, it's ridiculous, for almost all of us, the very simple task of finding and displaying gratitude multiple times a day, for almost all of us, triggers happiness. It's that easy. Be gracious, be happier. It's that easy. So here's the problem with that. For a lot of us, that feels a little bit icky. When we talk about having gratitude, sharing gratitude, for some of us that totally is easy, but for a lot of us, it feels a little soft, a little fluffy, a little not so comfortable. So no problem, I got an answer for you, no matter who you are, and the answer is a game called How Cool Is That? Here's your deal. Between now and bedtime, between now and when you put yourself to bed, I want you to find and label as many things as possible that make you say, how cool is that? So it's little things like, hey, check it out. There's a really cool website called Busy Moms. It's got tons of ideas and techniques and tips that I can use right now. How cool is that? Hey, there's a video right now of some guy who's going to tell me how to be happier. How cool is that? As parents, it's easy to find little things. It's like little things like, oh, look at that. Junior ate his carrots. How cool is that? Maybe if your kids are tiny, it's like when you think there's something in their diapers and you check and there's nothing in their diapers. Woo! How cool is that? Little things is what I'm saying. So yes, we can have and display gratitude for the big things like our health and the big that we have a roof over our heads and we have family. Yeah, those are good too. But what I'm saying is they're not completely necessary. We can even focus on the very, very small marginal things that make us say life is good, and it still works. So that means on a very, very stressful day, you're looking around and you're like, oh, I finally found a pencil and it's still sharp. How cool is that? Even those little things will help lead us to happiness. So it's as easy as that. Find things that make you say, how cool is that? It makes you happier. Now, I'm smart enough and you're smart enough to know that it's more complex than this. That this doesn't make misery go away. Your life is still complicated. You are still a parent, and that leads to all kinds of difficulties and stresses. Yeah, it's still there even if you have gratitude for small little things. But I'm here to tell you, and the science backs it up, that at the end of the day, if your ledger of things that you have found and labeled to be very cool is greater than the number of things that you have found and labeled to be lousy, crappy, icky, lame, you'll be happier. So it doesn't make the icky, lame things go away, but if you focus on the positive things and label more of those, at the end of the day, you'll be happier. It's ridiculously simple. You deserve it. It's easy. It doesn't take any time. And it works. So for busymoms.com, my name is Brad Montgomery. Come and learn more about us at bradmontgomery.com. Really flattered to be here. Thanks for your time. Listen, your kids need you. They need you to be at your very best. You deserve it, and you know how. Start with some gratitude. How cool is that?